2.2 Formulas and functions. With this section, we are solving formulas for specific variables. So if we look at example 1, we have c is equal to 5/9 times f minus 32, and we're solving for f. So I'm just going to rewrite this. C is equal to 5/9 times f minus 32. I'm going to start by dividing each side by that 5/9. When I divide that c by 5/9, I'm multiplying by the reciprocal. So it's just going to be 9 over 5c is equal to f minus 32. I move that 32 over by adding it to both sides, and we have f is equal to 9/5 c plus 32. For example 2, it tells us to use 3a minus 2b is equal to 6. For a, we are writing a formula that expresses a as a function of b. So we're going to take that 3a minus 2b is equal to 6, and we're going to solve for a. So we're going to start by adding that 2b to both sides. We get 3a is equal to 2b plus 6. Then I just divide everything by that 3. So each term by that 3, and I get a is equal to 2/3 b plus 2. For b, we are writing a function of b, we're writing a formula that expresses b as a function of a. So we're going to take that 3a minus 2b is equal to 6, and now we're just going to solve for b. So I'm going to subtract that 3a from each side. I have 2b is equal to negative 3a plus 6, and then I'm just going to divide everything by that 2. So each term gets divided by that 2, and I'm left with b is equal to negative 3 over 2a plus, this is a negative 2b, so I'm going to divide everything by a negative 2. This is a positive 3 over 2a minus 3. For example 3, we have a is equal to p plus p times r times t, and we're writing a function that expresses p as a function of a, r, and t. So we're going to start with a is equal to p plus p times r times t. Both terms on that right side have a p attached to them, so I'm just going to factor out a p from them to get a is equal to p times 1 plus r times t. Right now that p is being multiplied by that 1 plus r times t, so I'm going to divide each side by that 1 plus r times t. Those will cancel out, and I'm just left with p is equal to a over 1 plus r times t. For example 4, it tells us to suppose 3a plus 7 is equal to negative 5ab plus b, and solve for a. So I'm going to start by getting those terms that have a with them on the same side. This is going to be 3a plus 5ab plus 7 is equal to b. And then I'm going to move that 7, so I'm just going to subtract it from each side. So 3a plus 5ab is equal to b minus 7. I'm going to factor out that a from the 3a and the 5ab. So it's going to be a times 3 plus 5b is equal to b minus 7. I'm then going to divide each side by that 3 plus 5b. Those will cancel, so a is equal to b minus 7 over 3 plus 5b. For example 5, we have 3.24x minus 6.78 is equal to 6.31 times x plus 23.45. So I'm going to start by distributing this 6.31 into my parentheses. So it's going to be 3.24x minus 6.78 is equal to 6.31x plus 6.31 times 23.45 gives us 147.9695. From here, we are going to get the x on the same side, so I am just going to subtract the 6.31x from each side. So 3.24 minus 6.31 gives us a negative 3.07x minus 6.78 is equal to 147.9695. I'm going to add that 6.78 to both sides. And this is going to leave me with negative 3.07x is equal to 147.9695 plus 6.78 gives us 154.7495. I'm going to divide each side by this negative 3.07. So x is equal to negative 50 point, in your calculator, you're going to get 0.407000326. Now with this, I'm going to round to the nearest thousandths. So this is just going to be x is about negative 50.407. For example 6, it says to use the formula negative 2x plus 3y is equal to 9 to find the value of y given that x is negative 3. So first I'm going to substitute in that negative 3 for x. So I have the negative 2 times the negative 3, which gives me 6 plus 3y is equal to 9. I'm going to move that 6 over by subtracting it from each side, so that's 3y is equal to 3. And then I divide the 3, and I get that y is 1. For example 7, we have the simple interest on a loan is $50. The principal is $500. And the time is 2 years. Use the formula for interest, I equals P times R times T, to find the annual simple interest rate. So we're finding R, and our rate is typically expressed as a percent. So we're going to change that to a percent once we find that. So it tells us that the simple interest on a loan is $50. So I is 50. The principal is 500. So P is 500. And the time, which is T, is 2 years. We're in years, so we're good. So we're going to plug this all in into I equals P times R times T. So we're going to have 50 is equal to 500 times R times 2. The 500 times 2 is 1,000. So it's 50 is equal to 1,000 R. We're going to divide each side by that 1,000. The zeros will cancel. So R is equal to 5 divided by 100, which is 0.05. As a percent, we're going to move that decimal point 2 places to the right. So our rate is 5%.